My brothers and my sisters, listen to me carefully. I am not here to entertain you. I am here to awaken you. I am not here to flatter you. I am here to deliver truth. Many of the battles you are fighting today are not because you are weak, not because you lack talent, not because you lack prayer, but because you talk too much. You open your mouth where silence should have been your shield. You announce your tomorrow to people who are still confused about their yesterday. You reveal your plans to ears that are not anointed to hear them. And then you wonder why your progress is slow, why resistance rises suddenly, why peace disappears without warning. Learn to keep your life secret. Learn to keep your mouth shut. There are things that grow only in silence. There are destinies that mature only in privacy. There are victories that survive only when they are protected by quietness. Every seed that is exposed before its season is eaten by birds. Every vision that is announced before its time becomes a target. Not everyone who smiles at you is celebrating you. Not every amen you hear is a prayer. Some amens are investigations. Some claps are calculations. Some questions are traps. You must understand this. Your life is not a public announcement. Your future is not a group discussion. Your process is not entertainment for curious minds. When you talk too much, you leak strength. When you explain yourself to everyone, you reduce your authority. When you defend your vision before it is born, you invite unnecessary opposition. Look at your life. How many times did you feel strong, confident, full of faith until you spoke? How many times did peace leave you the moment you shared your plan? How many times did doubt enter your heart after you listened to people who have never walked your path? Silence would have protected you, but you chose noise. Privacy would have preserved you, but you chose exposure. There is a difference between wisdom and secrecy. Wisdom knows what to say, when to say it, and to whom to say it. Secrecy knows when to say nothing at all. A mature person does not speak because they feel like speaking. They speak because it is necessary. An immature person speaks because they cannot control their mouth. Control of the mouth is a sign of control of the spirit. Some of you are not under attack from enemies. You are under attack from your own words. You talk your blessings away. You talk your peace away. You talk your faith away. You turn possibilities into problems by unnecessary explanations. You expose sacred things to casual listeners. You pour your heart into people who do not have the capacity to carry it. Listen to me. Not everyone deserves access to your story. Not everyone deserves an update on your progress. Not everyone deserves to know what God is doing in your life. Some people only need to see the result, not the process. Some people only need to hear the testimony, not the struggle. When you speak too early, you give people the power to discourage you. When you speak too much, you give people the power to influence you. There are people who will clap for you publicly and criticize you privately. There are people who will advise you while secretly hoping you fail. There are people who will pray with you while studying your weaknesses. This is not to make you fearful. It is to make you wise. Wisdom is not suspicion. Wisdom is discernment. Discernment knows when silence is safer than speech. Your mouth can be your greatest helper or your greatest enemy. A closed mouth can protect your destiny. An open mouth can expose it. Silence is not weakness. Silence is power under control. Silence is confidence that does not need validation. Silence is faith that does not need applause. Some of you are explaining your absence to people who do not respect your presence. You are justifying your growth to people who are comfortable with your limitations. You are sharing your next level with people who benefited from you staying the same. Stop it. Keep your mouth shut. When God is working in you, He often hides you. He separates you. He removes unnecessary noise. He reduces your circle. He trains you in quietness. Not everyone will understand this season, and they don't need to. Explanation is not a requirement for obedience. Approval is not a condition for progress. Look at nature. Before a child is born, it is hidden. Before a seed becomes a tree, it is buried. Before gold shines, it is hidden under pressure. Privacy is preparation. Silence is development. Exposure comes later. Many people want to announce what has not yet been established. They want recognition before foundation. They want applause before discipline. They want honor before character. When you rush visibility, you delay stability. When you rush announcement, you shorten endurance. Some of you are tired not because you are doing too much, but because you are talking too much. Every unnecessary conversation drains you. Every pointless explanation weakens you. Every argument steals your peace. Learn the power of withdrawal. Learn the power of quiet confidence. Learn the power of moving in silence. There is a time to speak, and there is a time to be silent. The problem is that many people reverse these seasons. They speak when they should be silent, and they become silent when they should speak. They defend themselves instead of improving themselves. They argue instead of advancing. They complain instead of correcting. You don't need to announce your enemies. You don't need to explain your pain. You don't need to publish your struggles. Work in silence. Heal in silence. Build in silence. Grow in silence. Let your results make the noise. When your life is open to everyone, your peace is owned by no one. When your secrets are everywhere, your strength is nowhere. A guarded life is a peaceful life. A disciplined mouth creates a focused mind. A focused mind produces consistent progress. Some of you talk because you want to be understood. But understand this: being misunderstood is sometimes protection. Not everyone needs to understand you. Not everyone will understand you, and that is okay. Your assignment is not to be understood. Your assignment is to be faithful. Silence will save you from unnecessary drama. Silence will save you from fake sympathy. Silence will save you from premature criticism. Silence will save you from people who want to edit your vision. Silence will save you from people who want to plant doubt while pretending to plant wisdom. You must learn to answer less, explain less, react less, announce less, respond less. Not every comment deserves a reply. Not every question deserves an answer. Not every invitation deserves your presence. Maturity is knowing what to ignore. When you keep your mouth shut, you hear better. When you talk less, you observe more. When you are quiet, you notice intentions. Nose blinds discernment. Silence sharpens it. Some truths are not heard through speaking. They are heard through listening. Some of you are praying for protection while exposing yourself through your words. Some of you are asking for peace while feeding conflict with unnecessary speech. Prayer works best when wisdom cooperates. Faith works best when discipline supports it. There are people who will use your words against you. There are people who will twist your intentions. There are people who will remember your statements more than your efforts. Protect yourself. Protect your vision. Protect your peace. This does not mean you become proud or secretive out of fear. It means you become selective out of wisdom. It means you choose depth over display. It means you value progress over popularity. It means you understand that not every season needs an audience. Some of the strongest people you will ever meet speak the least. Their confidence is quiet. Their faith is settled. Their direction is clear. They don't argue their worth. They don't advertise their plans. They don't defend their choices to everyone. If people misunderstand you, let them. If they doubt you, let them. If they mock you, let them. Time will speak. Results will speak. Consistency will speak. You don't need to. Your future does not need announcements. It needs alignment. Your destiny does not need explanation. It needs obedience. Your calling does not need applause. It needs discipline. Today, make a decision. Guard your mouth. Guard your life. Guard your vision. Speak less. Pray more. Listen more. Observe more. Build more. When the time is right, your life will speak for you. And when it speaks, it will not whisper. It will speak with authority, with clarity, with evidence. Until then, keep your life secret. Keep your mouth shut. My brothers and my sisters, hear this truth and let it settle deep within you. Guard it, lives, move faster, and last longer. Many people are slow not because the road is hard, but because they are exposed. Many people fall not because they lacked speed, but because they lacked protection. When your life is open to everyone, your progress becomes vulnerable to everything. When your life is guarded, your strength is preserved, your focus is sharpened, and your journey becomes steady. A guarded life is not a fearful life. It is not a suspicious life. It is a disciplined life. It is a life that understands that not everything valuable should be visible, and not everything precious should be shared. Speed in life is not about rushing. It is about removing distractions. Longevity in life is not about excitement. It is about sustainability. People who expose too much spend their energy explaining, defending, repairing, and fighting unnecessary battles. People who guard their lives spend their energy building, growing, learning, and advancing. When you guard your life, you reduce noise. And when noise is reduced, direction becomes clear. Many people are confused because they listen to too many voices. They move slowly because every opinion pulls them in a different direction. They stop frequently because criticism weakens their confidence. But when your life is guarded, not every voice has access to you. Not every suggestion enters your spirit. Not every criticism settles in your heart. You move faster because your mind is not crowded. Guarded lives are selective lives. They choose carefully what to hear, what to say, and where to go. They understand that access is a privilege, not a right. They know that familiarity without honor drains strength. When too many people have access to your thoughts, your plans, your emotions, your struggles, you become fragmented. Part of you is here, part of you is there, and progress requires wholeness. A guarded life remains whole, and wholeness creates momentum. Speed is born from focus. Focus is born from discipline. Discipline is born from boundaries. A guarded life has boundaries. It knows when to say no without guilt. It knows when to walk away without explanation. It knows when to remain silent without apology. These boundaries protect energy. And where energy is protected, movement is accelerated. Many people waste years recovering from things they could have avoided by guarding their lives. They recover from betrayal that came from oversharing. They recover from discouragement that came from listening to the wrong voices. They recover from delays that came from premature announcements. A guarded life avoids these unnecessary detours. It moves forward while others are busy healing from wounds they did not need to receive. Longevity comes from protection. Anything unprotected does not last. A city without walls is easily invaded. A house without doors is easily robbed. A life without boundaries is easily drained. People who live open lives burn out quickly. They shine fast, but they fade early. They attract attention, but they cannot sustain impact. A guarded life may not be noisy, but it is durable. It may not be flashy, but it is stable. Some people rise quickly and fall suddenly because they had visibility without covering. Exposure without protection shortens destiny. Guarded lives may appear slow at the beginning, but they are consistent. They don't collapse under pressure because pressure was expected and prepared for. They don't break under criticism because approval was never their fuel. When your life is guarded, you don't react to everything. Reaction slows progress. Reaction wastes time. Reaction hands control to circumstances and people. Guarded lives respond only when necessary. They conserve emotional energy. They understand that not every battle is theirs to fight, and not every issue deserves attention. Many people think openness equals honesty, but wisdom knows the difference between honesty and carelessness. You can be honest without being exposed. You can be real without being reckless. Guarded lives are truthful, but they are not careless with truth. They understand timing. They understand audience. They understand that truth spoken in the wrong place becomes a weapon against you. Guarded lives move faster because they don't carry unnecessary emotional baggage. They don't drag old conversations, old arguments, old explanations with them. They travel light. They let go quickly. They forgive quietly. They move on silently. This lightness increases speed. Heavy hearts walk slowly. Light hearts move swiftly. Longevity is built on emotional stability. Emotional stability is built on self-control. Self-control is built on guarding the inner life. People who expose their emotions to everyone become emotionally unstable because they are constantly influenced by reactions. Guarded lives process emotions privately. They heal inwardly. They don't live on external validation. This inner stability allows them to endure long journeys. Guarded lives are not easily manipulated. When people know too much about you, they know where to press. They know how to provoke you. They know how to distract you. Guarded lives reduce manipulation by limiting information. This protection keeps them moving forward without constant interruptions. Speed also comes from clarity. Guarded lives have clear priorities. They are not busy everywhere. They are committed somewhere. They are not involved in everything. They are invested in something. Distraction is reduced when life is guarded. And where distraction is reduced, progress accelerates. Longevity comes from consistency. Consistency requires peace. Peace is preserved through boundaries. Guarded lives protect their peace fiercely. They do not allow unnecessary drama into their space. They do not invite chaos into their routine. They understand that peace is not laziness. Peace is power. A peaceful mind produces consistent effort over time. Some people quit not because the journey is impossible, but because they are emotionally exhausted. They are tired of explaining themselves. They are tired of being misunderstood. They are tired of defending their choices. Guarded lives avoid this exhaustion by refusing to over-explain. They let time explain. They let results answer questions. Guarded lives also last longer because they are not built on hype. Hype creates pressure. Pressure demands constant performance. Constant performance without rest leads to collapse. Guarded lives grow steadily. They allow room for rest. They allow room for mistakes. They allow room for growth. This balance sustains them. When your life is guarded, you are not easily offended. Offense slows you down. Offense keeps you stuck in yesterday's words. Guarded lives don't give people that power. They don't carry every comment with them. They don't replay every insult. They choose peace over ego, progress over pride. Longevity also requires adaptability. Guarded lives adapt quietly. They change strategy without announcement. They adjust direction without explanation. This flexibility keeps them alive in changing seasons. Loud lives struggle to change because they are committed to an image. Guarded lives are committed to purpose, not appearance. Speed without wisdom leads to crashes. Guarded lives combine speed with wisdom. They move quickly, but they move safely. They don't rush into exposure. They don't rush into commitments. They don't rush into alliances. They evaluate, they discern, they protect their momentum. Guarded lives also build deeper strength. Strength is built in private. Endurance is developed away from applause. People who need constant attention weaken quickly. People who can stand alone grow strong. This strength allows them to last when others fall away. When life is guarded, relationships improve. You are not drained by everyone. You are not available to everyone. You invest deeply instead of spreading yourself thin. Depth creates support. Support increases longevity. Shallow connections create noise, not strength. Guarded lives also recover faster when they fall, because damage is limited, because exposure is minimal, because wounds are not public. Recovery is quicker when healing is private, and quick recovery keeps momentum alive. A guarded life understands seasons. There is a season to be hidden and a season to be revealed. Rushing revelation shortens impact. Guarded lives respect timing. They wait until foundations are strong. When they appear, they are not fragile. This strength allows them to remain. Speed in life is not about how fast you start. It is about how well you continue. Many people start fast and disappear. Guarded lives may start quietly, but they keep moving day after day, year after year, without burning out. Longevity also comes from humility. Guarded lives are humble because they are not addicted to praise. They don't need constant recognition to keep going. Pride demands attention. Humility allows endurance. A humble heart survives storms that pride cannot. Guarded lives are difficult to derail because their identity is stable. They are not defined by opinions. They are not controlled by trends. They know who they are, and this inner clarity keeps them steady. Stability allows speed because there is no constant self-doubt. When your life is guarded, you invest energy where it matters most. You don't scatter your efforts. You don't divide your attention. Concentrated effort produces faster results. And faster results, when protected, last longer. Guarded lives also understand rest. They rest without guilt. They withdraw without explanation. They understand that rest is not weakness, it is maintenance. Proper maintenance extends life. People who never rest break down early. Longevity is also spiritual. A guarded life protects the inner man. It protects faith from unnecessary doubt. It protects hope from toxic conversations. It protects vision from small minds. Spiritual protection keeps the soul alive through long seasons. Guarded lives don't chase every opportunity. They wait for the right ones. Chasing everything slows you down. Focused pursuit accelerates progress. And choosing wisely preserves strength for the long run. When your life is guarded, you are not shaken by delays. You understand process. You understand growth. You don't panic when things take time. This patience keeps you moving steadily without quitting. Speed and longevity are not enemies. They work together when life is guarded. Speed without guarding leads to burnout. Guarding without movement leads to stagnation. But a guarded life moves forward steadily, protected from unnecessary damage, protected from unnecessary distractions, protected from unnecessary pressure, protected from unnecessary exposure, protected from unnecessary battles, protected from unnecessary explanations, protected from unnecessary voices, protected from unnecessary expectations, protected from unnecessary conflicts, protected from unnecessary drains, protected from unnecessary wounds, protected from unnecessary delays, protected from unnecessary collapse,